This is Joe Pryor of the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City. It's almost tax time in April of 2015. I'm not going to think about taxes right now. What I'm going to do is try to get our minds off that and think about the Oklahoma City real estate market conditions. Now, the state of Oklahoma affects Oklahoma City too. So the first thing, again, I want to introduce to you is kind of what's going on in the oil business, in the energy business. Obviously, we're still in a situation where we're not at $100, $110 a barrel. We're anywhere from $48 to $54 a barrel at this time. So, as you can expect with an energy state like Oklahoma or like Texas, there's layoffs going on. In fact, just recently, probably in the last 30 days, we've seen about roughly 2,000 people in Oklahoma City being laid off, and more coming because the production is down. But here's what's interesting. Statewide, we've dealt with a 3.9% unemployment rate since last year, since about the middle of last year. And even though this started happening last year in the oil business, guess what? We're still at 3.9% unemployment rate, and our average income is still going higher here in Oklahoma City. So yes, it is a possibility that oil prices may stay down for a while, but Oklahoma City is a diversified city, and the amount of jobs coming in and good paying jobs is offsetting. So, what we're going to wait for is like with any commodity, what goes down can come up, and we're going to be back into having a very, very large surplus. And it's the same way with the state government. Even though we only have less than 5% of the state employed in the energy business, it's outsized in terms of revenues. And so naturally to the state, those revenues have dropped. That's coming from energy sales. But, this is not something where it's a net negative. It's a zero-sum game because guess what? There's millions of dollars that are being saved in the Oklahoma City market by people not having to pay at the pump, paying half the price that they were a year ago. So guess what? Sales tax collections in Oklahoma City and statewide are up because people have more money in their pocket and they're spending that money. So in that particular respect, it's not a total loss, and we are working on our balanced budget because we have large reserves and a rainy day fund. So that's really the good news about that. Now, the bad news in Oklahoma City, if you're a buyer, is it's still a buyer's market. We still have the same situation going on in March as we had in January and February, which is more houses coming on the market this year than last year, but still more buyers than we have homes coming on the market. So inventory is still in existing homes is shrinking. Now in March, we took a little bit of a dive on permits after setting some records in January and February for new home permits. But a lot of that had to do with a lot of severe weather that we had in March that to a certain extent we're having right now in April. But talking to builders, there's a lot of permits being issued at this point. So we expect that April is going to be up again. And because it's going to be up again, by the time we come around to the summer hot season in terms of buying and selling real estate, we're going to have a lot more new construction on the market. And that's really going to help us a lot because we don't expect existing homes to really ratchet up that much over what they were last year. A lot of people have refinanced, a lot of people are staying put, and so we just don't have the people selling their homes right now. So the new construction is going to be extremely important. But Oklahoma City is still economically, if you drive around the city, the malls are still packed. People are still buying Apple Watches like crazy. They're still shopping. They're still going out to dinner. The traffic is still as strong as it's ever been. And so it's business as usual here in Oklahoma City. And you can buy with confidence. You can sell with confidence, especially if you do need to sell, because we have more buyers than sellers. That's the Oklahoma City market conditions here at the middle of April. And so we're going to update you as these months go on. Hopefully our inventory will increase because we need more houses on the market. This is Joe Pryor of the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City, where we deliver traditional real estate values at the speed of technology.